Hey best friends, it's your girl Krista Adama, blog of crystalodama.com. So when you're done watching this video, I need you guys to go check out my blog. I promise there's some really good content on there, so just check it out when you're done. Okay, so basically this video is going to be about my celibacy journey, and I feel the need to create this type of video because I feel like in today's society all they show us is sex. Everybody's having sex, everybody's engaging in sexual activities, and we really don't hear the opposing side or the other side. And especially since my 2-year anniversary of me being celibate was yesterday, which was March 22nd, I really do feel like this is a really good video to put out into like the YouTube world, and hopefully it can get to some girl's face and it can let them know that you're not alone and you can do this type of thing. So let's be real, this video might get me in trouble with my family because this is a lot of business, but I really do feel like there's a whole bigger purpose to this. So let me just start telling y'all the tea. So basically I lost my virginity 4 days before my 18th birthday. So I would say that I'm 18. Some people say, well, I'm 17, but in my head I was 18 at the time. And I was the type of girl in high school where nobody thought that I would have sex. Like when I say y'all, I was like, I'm gonna say abstinence for my husband. When I said, everybody knew like that me and abstinence was like, we were a thing. Like I was not trying to have sex until I got into a relationship my senior year of high school. And then y'all know how that go. And that's where I lost my virginity. After that, some things happened. And yeah, I was continuing to have sex, but then something in my heart, like I just didn't feel right. I didn't like when you guys have sex, it's really a spiritual thing. Like somebody is literally entering in you, or if you're a guy, you're literally entering into somebody. It's a spiritual thing, and I really didn't feel right. I really didn't feel, something didn't feel right in my spirit. And I love the Lord, I love God, and especially with like the Christian faith, it's good, not as good. You're supposed to basically hold yourself to marriage or not engage in any sexual activity because your body's a temple and stuff like that. So that was just beating on my heart. And literally, let me even share this with you. Let me be real. Like when I was in high school and when I would have sex or whatever, I did not feel good afterwards. I mean, you do the thing, woo woo woo, but when you finish, like I spiritually did not feel good. I didn't feel happy. Like I remember one time or whatever, I finished doing, having with my boyfriend, and literally I cried tears as soon as we were done, tears. So you guys know, like it was literally flesh and spirit that were battling against each other. The flesh obviously wants the fruits of this world, but the spirit wants something that is deeper, wants you to access a different type of place, doesn't want you to to bring yourself or to subject to this world. So that was where my spirit and my flesh, we were like really like fighting or whatever. So basically I stopped having sex, and it was the hardest thing ever. Like all my friends would be talking about sex this, sex that, and I'll just be like, well, last year I did, what I'm saying? So it's like, it is kind of a different thing because your friends are probably having sex, and then when you try to say this celibacy thing, everybody's like, what are you talking about? So it is a different thing, but I would say that it's rewarding. Now that I am celibate, I feel like I have the power. I literally have the power, y'all. Like, let me tell you, when I was like talking to guys and when I was in that different type of mindset, like I feel like the guys will have the power, or they would have the power to make decisions. And that's often the time with like with relationships, like we often give the power to the guy, and the girl is always like, whatever he wants to do, if he wants to pursue the relationship, if he wants to be with me, then that's what it's gonna be. But literally now that I'm in this new mindset, celibacy, and it's just awesome. Literally, like I said, I feel like I have the power. I feel like I actually control things. I have a say in what I want to do. If a guy wants to do that, oh cool, but I don't, what I'm saying? So that's really a cool thing for me. It's just awesome. I feel like with this celibacy thing, I really have a clearer mindset. So if I was involved with a guy now, I wouldn't have a hard time breaking away from him because I have cleared my mind. There's really no emotional tie, no soul tie. Versus when you're having sex, you're obviously going to form the soul tie because the person is coming in you, and it's a spiritual thing. So I really do feel like with this celibacy mindset, I just have a clearer sense of mind. I feel happier. I feel peaceful. It is hard. It is hard, especially living in today's society where you see sex everywhere. But when I say it's so rewarding, and I feel like my husband, whoever he is, he's gonna be happy that, he will be like, well, my wife actually, stopped and actually waited for me, and just held down her own wants and desires, well, the fleshly wants and desires, and really just said, you know what, let me hold myself for my husband. So I'm just literally, celibacy, y'all, it's lit. It's lit. Like I said, I just hit my 2-year mark. I'm 2 years old in the celibacy world. It's really awesome. It's really a great thing. Anybody can do it if you want to do it. If your heart is tugging at you to become celibate, that is the Lord. That is something inside of you saying, this thing is not for me. Sex is not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to that little voice. Listen to that spirit inside of you that, is tugging at your heart. If you're doing something and you don't like how it feels afterward, or you feel bad, maybe you really shouldn't be in that situation, best friends. So for me, this journey, it is hard, but it's definitely worth it. I have a clearer mindset and I'm happier. I'm truly happy. Now with guys in the dating world, some guys be like, oh yeah, so I'd be like, I'm celibate, I'm trying to hold myself to marriage. They be like, God bless. Like literally, it's crazy. But it's when you're celibate and that happens, you don't even care. Like for me, I kind of expect that because I know that there are not a lot of people that can hold themselves. So when I'm talking to a new guy, obviously I'm not going to be like, I'm a celibate. No, I'm not going to do that. But when the relationship gets deeper and that is brought up in the conversation, and he's like, you know what? I respect that, but I personally can't do it. It's cool. You know how many other fishes are in the sea, best friends? It's cool. Like, dude says you're missing out on your blessing because you can't hold yourself. And I know certain guys that, they'll be out here having sex, but when they finally meet that girl that is a blessing to their life and she says, you know what, I'm celibate, they will hold themselves for you. If they truly like you, if they truly see a future with you and you're celibate, they will wait for you. They will definitely wait for you. So I feel like if a guy says, oh, I respect it, but I can't, okay, you're obviously not my husband. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know how many fishes are in the sea? There's so many fine guys, y'all. Like literally fine guys. So dating is really not a problem for me. Other than that, being celibate it's a wonderful thing. Everybody should try it. Obviously, it's not going to be easy, but just try it. Try to just, try to put your fleshly desires, throw it to the corner, and really try to just fulfill your purpose. I promise you, and I promise you, it's like I said, you have a clear mind. I'm so hyped. Why am I so hyped? Literally, I feel like I'm so hyped because I haven't really talked to anybody about me being celibate and how it's affecting me. That's why I'm super hyped to tell y'all what's up. But I really do feel like being celibate is a wonderful thing. It has caused me to have a clear sense of mindset, especially in relationships. It has caused me to focus on my studies, focus on my business more. I'm not crying about these guys. Nobody's cheating on me at night. I know that I can't get pregnant. I know that I can't get an STD because I'm not having sex. And I know this is with everybody when, you're engaging in sexual activities. And then when your period is late, you be having mini heart attacks. Like, ooh, I know I'm not pregnant. I know I'm not, literally, if I miss my period, everything's all good. You know why? Because I'm not having sex. Y'all, anybody, I know girls, you guys can relate to that. You can relate to that. That fear that just comes in you when you missed your period or it comes late, and you be like, am I pregnant? I'm not ready for this. So y'all, I'm just chilling. Join the celibacy crew. Tell me what you think. If you enjoyed this video, definitely comment below. If you're not in the friendship and you watch this whole video, what's up? What's really up? Click that subscribe button and join the friendship. And I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye, best friends.